Holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot. Hope everybody is doing great. Baruch Hashem. We just got back from our incredible trip, end of the year trip, towards the north, and it was really special, really, really incredible. And it got me thinking a lot about you guys, the alumni, and how much growth not only you had during your year in Israel, but also continued afterwards now. Of course, if I could be there, if I could help you along your journey, your path in any way, don't ever hesitate. Okay, send me a text, reach out, and I'd love to be there. Okay, so there's, I think, a really beautiful idea at the beginning of this week's parsha. We have parsha Emor this week. The parsha starts off, Emor el kohanim amar talehem. You should tell the kohanim and say to them. And so the word Emor and Amar is repeated twice. Twice to tell the kohanim what exactly is being told to the kohanim, that they should be holy. They should be holy. Now, last week's parsha dealt largely with the Jewish people being told that they should be holy. So why is it that now we have a special commandment for the Kohanim, the priests, to be holy? Okay, and not only that, twice says Ve'amarta, and say to them, twice say to them that they should be holy. What is all this emphasis? Why is it? And so there are different commentaries to point out different opinions. But the one I love most is the idea that the Kohanim are more than just your regular person. The Kohanim are the ones who serve in the temple. They're the ones who represent the Jewish people. And so they don't not only just have to be holy, they have to be extra. They have to be extra holy. They have to be super careful and super sensitive about how they behave and how they act and how they represent the Jewish people, because everyone is looking at them. They're at the forefront of what it is that the Jewish people represent. They're the leaders. They're the ones serving in the temple. And because of that, they have an extra commandment, extra emphasized how holy they need to be. And I was thinking about this. And that's true for the Kohanim compared to the regular person. But the same exact comparison is true for us, the Jewish people, compared to the rest of the world. The world knows us as the chosen people. Everybody knows the chosen people. We are. We make up the tiniest of the tiniest percentage of the world, and yet we make up so much of the news. So I wonder what people would talk about if it wouldn't be for the Jews. We make up so much in the areas of science and literature and even sports. When whether it's ownership or players, we make up so much. Or certainly in Hollywood, we are so much in the forefront of the world. But being the chosen people is not just a privilege. It comes with standards that are above and beyond the regular person. I want to be clear. I'm not excusing what's happening now in the world, that other people hold Israel to a double standard that's not being set for anyone else. Right? That Israel is being judged on a level that no other country in the world gets judged on. I'm not excusing that one bit. But when it comes to our own behavior, when it comes to our choices in life, it is absolutely not only true, but appropriate that we should not have the same standards as everyone else. We need to have higher standards. That if everyone else has to be kind, we need to be super kind and generous. If everyone else needs to be honest, we need to be super honest in all of our business dealings. We need to be an example, an or lagoyim, an example to the nations of the world of how to be the best and most highest quality people. It's not just that we're chosen, oh, you're special. No, the standards, the values that we set for ourselves. The reason what I'm saying is so true. That's why when someone, God forbid, goes against this and does something terrible like stealing or any sort of crime, especially in public, it's a tremendous chil Hashem. Why is it a chil Hashem? People of all walks of life, people of all faiths and all religions, do things that are wrong and make mistakes and mess up and and sin. Why is it such a chilul Hashem when a Jew does it? And the reason, of course, is because we're supposed to be at a higher standard. It's not just that a person sinned. It's that we're supposed to be even better. And not only are we good, are we not good, but we are bad and we did something wrong or illegal or immoral. That's the worst of the worst, because it's not just a falling, it's a falling from a higher place, a place where we're supposed to set standards for ourselves, that we're supposed to be examples for the world of what it means to be honest, of what it means to be genuine, of what it means to be kind, of what it means to be dedicated, of what it means to be faithful. We're supposed to be the role models of the world. And a person can think about that and be like, I don't want to live up to that. That's too much. Or a person can embrace that and be like, what is zechut? What a privilege it is for me to live on these high standards. I can tell you in my life as a rabbi, I feel this in a very, very unique way. I feel it all the time. I'm constantly being looked at. How am I behaving? Are my words clean? Are they nice? Am I sensitive? And I'm sometimes thinking to myself, I even say out loud sometimes, I said, can you imagine if I said that, whatever someone just said? I would be roasted. I would be crucified if I said what someone else said. But you know what? That's okay. Because we're not supposed to have the same standards as everyone else. We're supposed to set higher standards for ourselves. We're supposed to hold ourselves to our values to the utmost degree. It's appropriate. It's correct and it's right. And by doing so, we will be a light for each other, to show each other how to behave, and for the nations of what it means to be a righteous person, what it means to be a holy person, what it means to be a genuine person, a dedicated person, a faithful person, an honest person. What is zechut, what a privilege it is to have the emphasis on us, the Jewish people, to be the light for others. Let us all step up to the plate. Instead of cowering and be like, oh, it's not there, step up to the plate and say, yeah, I will be the light. I will be the example. I will show myself, my family, and those around me, and even the world, what it means to be a Jew. That I'm the most honest, the most kind, the most gentle, the most sensitive, and everyone can follow my lead. Again, I'm not excusing any of the double standards that are put on us from the outside. I'm not saying that. I'm saying from ourselves, lift your own standards up and embrace that. Wishing all the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot Shabbat Shalom.